Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say good Tuesday morning to you. Yeah, I should be in the woods. I should be in a stand, but got some things going on. Just ain't gonna make it today. It's supposed to be hot today anyhow. But I was sitting there looking through some stuff, and something come to my attention, which just my personal opinion. People get on here and they, scent control for deer hunting and stuff like that. That's my birds. But scent control for deer and stuff like that. And while that is very important, there, a bunch of questions asked. Well, I try to stay out there as much as I can, which is good. But I'm worried about the scent that I put down. I have found that, just watch my birds, y'all coming up like I owe them money. But I found it's important to, keep scent free as much as you can. But deer, they ain't as spookish as old scent as they are as new scent. And what I mean by that is they can pretty much well tell if the scent is new, if it's fresh, and if it's close. If you walk through there and it could be, a couple hours later, I have found it really didn't mess with them that much. I mean, people say, well, I'm gonna go check my camera. Don't go in there playing the band, playing a loud radio or nothing, but just go in and do what you got to do to get back out. But as far as what scent gets put down, I mean, if he comes right behind you, yeah, he's gonna be spooked. He come behind you a few minutes, anywhere from, I'd say from 30 minutes on, they ain't really gonna worry about it as long as you ain't there still putting that scent out. Again, fresh and close is what they're after. If it was the case where, well, if you walk through there, they ain't gonna come through, I might disagree with that. I walk through my yard all the time and see deer back here all the time. So it ain't like it's, deer's just gonna avoid the whole area and move to a new zip code. If deer was so worried about human scent and stuff, I'm gonna walk you right down here and kind of prove a point. If they were so worried about human scent, my okra, my little poor garden, wouldn't look as the way it does right now. They just eat it to pieces. Now, I have come out here and I picked some of the okra and I got a camera, which is right there. So I picked the okra and it was late in the afternoon, toward the evening. That night, which was a couple hours later, they was in here eating my okra. I was just in there. I had my hands, bare hands, cutting okra. So, yes, it was bucks and it was does. So, you know, while don't go just spreading your scent everywhere and hugging every tree you walk by, just be mindful that if them deer were so skittish as human scent, they'd be freaked every time the wind blowed. You see them all the time, neighborhoods, out in the woods. So, you just got to think this. When you see them deer coming to you and you up in the stand, they don't smell you. So, that ain't the point. Now, if you walk through and say 2 hours later you're up in the stand, a deer comes up and throws his head up, it ain't so much he smelled where you walked in at, he smelled you. And again, fresh and close. He got a whiff of something real close that he didn't like. It ain't 2 hours ago you walked through the woods and he would have never made it close to you if had that been that. So, you know, just keep that in mind when you're up in your stand and stuff. Kind of help you out. As you know, some people gonna get on here and he's crazy as heck. But works for me. I keep meat in my freezer all the time, so be what it be. But I think I'm gonna get in here and Loki, stop that. But I'm gonna get in here and clean up the chicken coop and flip a barrel over and start burning some of these pine needles. Till then, y'all stay safe and remember, God loves you. Be good to one another. Till the next one.